Good afternoon, all, and thank you, Shantaram, and chairman of this session, for having me after tea. I was expecting immediately after tea, but then it's okay. Um I think it's always better to have a session after tea. आजच्या कार्यक्रमाचे आणि अफामचे अध्यक्ष माइंदे सर, आजच्या सेशनचे को चेअर आणि चेअर देशमुख सर आणि देशपांडे सर, दांगट सर, my co-speakers and the great audience here. So today's session, particularly this part, is on resilient agriculture, climate impact and resilience, climate smart interventions and integrated farming system. So topic for me is integrated farming systems, and within that livestock management. I'll try to be mixing English Marathi होपफुली, कारण माझं प्रेझेंटेशन मी इंग्लिशमधून बनवलं आहे, त्यामुळं ते होईल कदाचित. सो व्हॉट आय विल डू इज आय विल ब्रीफली टॉक अबाउट बायप खूप शॉर्टमध्ये, आणि देन आय विल मूव टू द टॉपिक. Well, as everyone knows, BIAP was actually initiated by Dr. Manibhai Desai, who was disciple of Mahatma Gandhi and who initiated the activity of Nisargopchar Ashram, which is the parent organization of BIAP, in 1946. And formally, BIAP was launched in 1967 to undertake development activities in India. So I'll straightway come to current programs and status of our outreach. If you can see, major program are about 6. सगळ्यात मोठा प्रोग्राम जो आहे तो सस्टेनेबल लाईव्हलीहूड्स, त्याच्यामध्ये लाईव्हस्टॉक डेव्हलपमेंट आहे, फार्म बेस्ड लाईव्हलीहूड्स आहेत, वॉटर रिसोर्स डेव्हलपमेंट आहे, नॉन फार्म सेक्टर लाईव्हलीहूड आहेत. सोशल एंटरप्राइज इनिशिएटिव्ह मागच्या काही वर्षात वी हॅव बीन एम्फसायझिंग promoting startups through our innovation center and incubation program. Development research has been integral part of BIAP since its beginning. Climate action is another very major initiative. Women and development, health and nutrition, आणि एज्युकेशन, बोथ फॉर्मल इनफॉर्मल एज्युकेशन अँड स्किलिंग, हे सगळे प्रोग्राम आहेत. आमचा प्रेझेन्स आहे आत्ता 17 राज्यांमध्ये. 18वं राज्य वेस्ट बेंगॉल आम्ही आता ह्या वर्षी ॲड करतो आहे. वी आर गोइंग टू साईन MOU विथ गव्हर्नमेंट ऑफ वेस्ट बेंगॉल टुमारो. सो दॅट विल बी 18th स्टेट ऑफ आवर प्रोग्राम्स. ह्या सगळ्या प्रोग्राममधून साधारण एक मागच्या फायनान्शियल इयरमध्ये वी कुड रीच टू 40 lakh फॅमिलीज. यावर्षी कदाचित 42पर्यंत वी विल बी एबल टू रीच थ्रू व्हेरियस प्रोग्राम्स. ह्याच्यापैकी 348 जिल्ह्यांमध्ये आम्ही काम करतो, आणि 61 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स आर ॲस्पिरेशनल डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स आउट ऑफ दीज 348 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स, आणि एक साधारण 1,10,000 गावांमध्ये आत्तापर्यंत आमचं काम चालू आहे. सो हा झाला आउटरीच. सो आय लीव इट देअर बिकॉज सिन्स दिस session has to focus on livestock, I'll straightway go to livestock program. Livestock मध्ये again today we are working in 15 states आणि 351 जिल्ह्यांमध्ये काम आहे. त्यात 1,05,000 गावं कव्हर होतात, आणि जवळजवळ मागच्या 3 ते 4 वर्षात 80 लाख फॅमिलीजपर्यंत आम्ही पोचलो आहे, आणि तो प्रोग्राम चालू आहे. सो दिस इज बीइंग कवर्ड थ्रू आवर सेंटर्स लाईव्हस्टॉक प्रोग्राम सेंटर्स. साधारण एक 5,000 सेंटरच्या थ्रू आपण हे काम करतो आहे. आणि त्याचा इम्पॅक्ट अगदी ब्रीफली सांगायचा झाला तर एक 25,000 कोटी हे मागच्या वर्षी शेतकऱ्यांना त्या दुधापासून मिळालेत. त्यांचं ॲसेट होल्डिंग वगैरे ते सगळं वेगळं आणि इन्कम थ्रू अदर सोर्सेस थ्रू लाईव्हस्टॉक अँड अलाइड इंटरव्हेन्शन्स इज ॲडिशनल. एक व्हेरी ब्रीफली आय विल बी टेकिंग stock of what is the status of Indian livestock and dairy program. As we know, because of three institutions, India ranks top as far as milk production is concerned. Globally, we are producing about 20% of milk out of the total production by the world. And these three institutions include: one, the government, all the state governments, Government of India, BIAP, who piloted, pioneered, and scaled up doorstep delivery of livestock breeding, breed enhancement, productivity enhancement. And as we all know, third, who took that higher production of milk from farmers to market. So Amul did that great job, and hence I mentioned Amul, BIAP, and government. These three institutions together, they could take India to the pride of having the top producer consistently for almost 2.5 or more decades. आणि सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचं म्हणजे 70% of our rural households, they have direct, indirect, 100% or partial dependence on the livestock-based livelihood. It's very, very important not only for their livelihoods, but also sustainability of the agriculture or farming. Livestock's contribution national level, it is almost 30% of the total agriculture gross value added. So we can understand the importance of livestock in the sector and in the economy of country as well as the livelihood of the people. And we are fortunate that we have been consistently working for this sector for last almost 6 decades. थोडंसं ब्रीफली वी कॅन हॅव ए क्विक लुक ॲट इट. हाऊ बफेलो अँड क्रॉसब्रेड ॲनिमल्स कॉन्ट्रीब्यूट मोर दॅन 60% ऑफ दी मिल्क प्रोडक्शन इन कंट्री. अँड हेन्स वी हॅव टू लुक ॲट दिस टू स्पेसीज as important source of income and source of livelihood for the people in rural areas. It is also equally important that the indigenous cows, they still produce 11+% and non-descript if we add almost 22+% of the milk to the economy. The only issue here is those small farmers, if you can look at the other graph, those small farmers or the low holders with indigenous, with non-descript cattle contribute very less to the economy and to the sale of the milk. The right side's graph त्याच्यातून लक्षात येईल. So the medium and large holders of the livestock, they produce more and they sell more. Nevertheless, the dependency for livelihood of the small farmers, marginal farmers and even landless is huge on the livestock-based economy. Let us look at what is the status in Maharashtra. Maharashtra, if you look at somehow, in continuation to my earlier point, the last point here, the contribution of livestock in the total agriculture economy is much less than the national level, proportion of the livestock, and hence there is tremendous scope. This is what it shows. Nevertheless, we are fifth largest producer of the milk, despite the fact that we have large number of animals, large area, and very good pockets. We will have again scope for enhancement. In Maharashtra also, livestock is one of the very important critical source of income for the small marginal farmers for their livelihoods. 7 to 8 million people, they directly depend for their livelihoods on the livestock. And contribution of the livestock to agriculture and allied is 21 to 23%. Now there are key challenges. There are many challenges, but the key challenges include we are still lower than national average production or yield per day. If you look at these numbers, average annual milk yield per dairy animal is also less compared to national average, compared to global average. And hence, we can see the scope to increase from 1300 to 1400 kg per lactation to 2600 kg, which is global average. There's still huge gap. There is major shortage of green fodder, particularly almost 25 to 30% in the state. And as we know, the prices are drastically rising because of several reasons, including the climate impact and the frequent droughts in many regions in Maharashtra. So as I already mentioned, small holders, those who hold less than 3 livestock animals, whether it is buffalo or cattle, they dominate the sector. They hold the maximum number of animals. They are large in population, and their in livelihood is also dependent on the livestock. And hence, we have to also be looking at, whenever we talk about policies, talk about programs, look at this particular section of the communities. So with this background, this is the model which we have adopted. It appears to be a bit complicated, but it is not. It includes only 4 aspects. One is genetic enhancement of the livestock, enhancing the productivity from current level of 4 to 5 liters, as we can see from the current data, to there is huge potential, doubling, tripling is possible. In our program, the average yield of the animals in BIAP program, about those who are engaged, about 40 lakh families, it is about 8 to 10 liters. So there is still scope to reach to 15 liters per day per animal. And as we know that there are multiple areas to work on for genetic enhancement of the livestock. Health is second important aspect, and we work on primarily the preventive health care, which includes working on infertility, working on deworming, vaccination, awareness raising for health management, and the also taking care of climate impact on the health of the animals. For healthcare, particularly treatments, we work in close coordination with the state departments wherever we work in all the states. So that is our approach. So our technicians and our veterinarians, they very closely work with the LDOs at ground level for the treatments of the animals. Third aspect is the feed and fodder. Again, very, very critical input for livestock, and which is the major input in terms of the financials. Up to 50 to 60% goes into this particular component. And there are again several components. I'll come to that. But very important is that since we have two AICRPs as far as this particular aspect is concerned, we are AICRP, All India Coordinated Research Project of ICR for forage, in which we have been releasing varieties. मागच्या वर्षी बायप बाजरा व्हरायटी रिलीज झाली, बायप लुसन व्हरायटी रिलीज झाली आणि बायप नेपियर व्हरायटी जी लेटेस्ट आहे, या 3 व्हरायटीज मागच्या वर्षभरात रिलीज झाल्या. सो द बेस्ट व्हरायटीज ऑफ नेपियर दे आर विथ अस, द बेस्ट मटेरियल सीड मटेरियल इज विथ अस, आणि ते आम्ही वेगवेगळ्या ठिकाणी ते सप्लाय करायचा प्रयत्न करतो, सो दॅट फार्मर्स आर एबल टू ग्रो इट ॲज अ सीड मटेरियल and then they supply horizontally to other farmers in the area where we work. The next one is circularity model. As we know, I will talk a little bit more about that afterwards. As without livestock we can't think of circular agriculture, without livestock we can't think of any organic or natural farming or chemical free farming, and hence it becomes integral part of integrated farming systems. Whenever we say integrated, we cannot ignore livestock, and hence we have been advocating at all the levels that livestock should become the part of the whole system in the agri economy. So now I'll come to one by one all those 4 aspects. Productivity enhancement, doorstep AI delivery, artificial insemination delivery. Today's, whenever we say AI has a different connotation. So it is artificial intelligence. However, we are also working on artificial intelligence for livestock, health monitoring and heat detection. That I'll also talk about a little later. Then use of high genetic merit breeding bulls and maintenance of diversity among the breeding stock. So बायपकडे उरुळी कांचनला जे आमचं सिमेंट स्टेशन आहे, आय थिंक द हायेस्ट नंबर ऑफ breeding stock in terms of the diversity is with us. आमच्याकडे almost 37 to 38 different breeds आत्ता अवेलेबल आहेत ब्रीडिंग स्टॉकमध्ये, and they are selected from across the country. They are some of those are imported as far as the crossbred animals are concerned. So that is another important. So your breeding material has to be superior quality. So that is also, I think, top breeding material is with us in India. And indigenous breed improvement. Fortunately, ह्या वर्षी just about a few months back, we are also given responsibility of AICRP, All India Coordinated Research Project by ICR, on indigenous breed improvement. Both Gir and Sahiwal will be working in different tracts for improvement or further development of these 2 important breeds of country. सो त्याच्यावरती ऑलरेडी आमचं 15 वर्ष काम खूप क्लोजली चालू आहे वेगवेगळ्या ट्रॅक्ट्समध्ये. सो टू एन्श्युअर द रेझिलियन्स, टू एन्श्युअर दी एनहान्समेंट ऑफ आवर ओन ब्रीड्स, वी आर ऑल्सो इक्वली फोकसिंग ऑन दिस इंडिजिनस ब्रीड प्रोग्राम, आणि स्लोली दॅट adoption of those breeds are increasing. Awareness is also increasing among the farmers. So next is nutrition management. Nutrition management, very quickly, development of improved varieties, as I already mentioned. Best varieties are available with us. Multi-cut varieties of bajras are available with BIAP. Maize is also available, the best varieties for fodder. Seed support to farmers as an enterprises. आमच्याकडे ज्या बेस्ट व्हरायटीज आहेत, रिलीज्ड व्हरायटीज आहेत, दे आर ॲक्च्युली लायसन्स टू द कंपनीज, प्रायव्हेट कंपनीज, आणि काही व्हरायटीज दे आर ऑल्सो मेड अवेलेबल टू फार्मर्स फॉर ऑनवर्ड सप्लाय टू द एंटरप्राइजिंग फार्मर्स फॉर ऑनवर्ड सप्लाय टू द अदर फार्मर्स. आणि वी इक्वली फोकस ऑन सायलेज मेकिंग, अँड नाव सायलेज मोस्ट ऑफ द पार्ट्स इन पर्टिक्युलरली महाराष्ट्र, सायलेजला आम्ही खूप प्रयत्न करायचो, पूर्वी इन्सेंटिव्ह द्यायचो तरी अडॉप्शन नसायचं, पण आत्ता सर्रास सायलेजचा वापर सुरू होतो आहे. आपल्याकडे गायरान जमिनी जशा असतात तशा सगळीकडेच गायरान किंवा चरागा किंवा वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचे कम्युनिटी लँड्स अवेलेबल आहेत. सो दोज ऑल्सो कॅन बी पुट अंडर बेस्ट यूज फॉर fodder, for soil conservation, water management. So we can work in a systems approach for making best use of this lands available in a village under either revenue department or privately owned. सो अगदी सिम्पल सोल्युशन आहे. पेन्स करायचं त्याला लोकल मटेरियल वापरून कुठलंही, फॉर्म ए कमिटी, हँड इट ओव्हर टू देम अँड प्रोव्हाइड गुड सीड मटेरियल. It grows very, very well naturally if it is enclosed, and it can be managed very well by the communities. Green powder availability होती त्या, since these lands are on upper reaches, पर्क्युलेशन चांगलं होतं आणि ते क्रॉपलाही डाऊनस्ट्रीमला फायदा होतो, वॉटर रेजिम इन्क्रीज होतं. सो दिस ॲक्च्युअली अगेन इज व्हेरी वेल इंटिग्रेटेड मॉडेल इफ ही डील विथ ॲग्रिकल्चर सायमल्टेनियसली, लाईव्हस्टॉक and these common lands, whether it is forest land or charaga lands or grazing lands, and community who can be empowered, who can be institutionalized, and who can take charge of all these assets, all of these assets together and make best use of it, including water management for agriculture, nutrition, and overall economy. The other aspect, as I mentioned, is preventive health. त्याच्यामध्ये मिनरल सप्लिमेंटेशन असेल, देन डिवर्मिंग वॅक्सिनेशन, ॲज आय मेन्शन्ड, वी वर्क इन असोसिएशन विथ स्टेट गव्हर्मेंट्स. इनफर्टिलिटीवरती आणि मस्टॅटिस मॅनेजमेंटवरती खूप क्लोजली काम करतो. त्याच्यानंतर ऑल ऑफ दीज न्यू टेक्नॉलॉजीज. सो आय थिंक वी आर वन ऑफ द टॉप 3 organizations in country working on OPU IVF. We have lab in Uruli Kanchan, आणि त्याच्यातून आता we have actually taken this technology to farmers. बरेच फार्मर्स ऑलमोस्ट 18 ते 20,000 रुपये देऊन, बिकॉज इट इज ॲट व्हेरी नेसंट स्टेज, इट कॉस्ट लिटल बिट मोर, बट आत्ता फॉर्च्युनेटली हंड्रेड्स ऑफ फार्मर्स, नॉट स्मॉल नंबर, दे आर अडॉप्टिंग embryo transfer technology for their best livestock with them, and best genetic merit is created at the farmers doorsteps. आमचा प्लॅन आहे पुढच्या 3 ते 4 वर्षात. वी आर कोलॅबरेटिंग विथ सेव्हरल इन्स्टिट्यूशन्स. ती जे आत्ता कॉस्ट आहे ऑलमोस्ट 7-8 हजारापर्यंत पर एम्ब्रिओ कॉस्ट जी पडते आत्ता आपल्या देशामध्ये, वी विश टू ब्रिंग इट डाऊन टू 3,000 to 4,000 पर एम्ब्रिओ. आणि ती जर करता आली तर डेफिनेटली द अडॉप्शन कॅन बी ह्यूज. अँड दिस इज द डिमांड फॉर नेक्स्ट जनरेशन फार्मर्स. वी नीड टू हॅव स्मॉल हर्ड्स बट हाय प्रोड्युसिंग हर्ड्स, अँड विच कॅन बी पॉसिबल विथ दिस हायटेक इनिशिएटिव्ज. दुसरी टेक्नॉलॉजी आहे ती सेक्स सॉर्टेड सिमेंट. सेक्स सॉर्टेड सिमेंट भारतात पहिल्यांदा बायफनी आणलं 1915-16च्या दरम्यान, आणि ते पायलट केलं ऑल इंडिया लेवलला. त्याच्यानंतर पहिली लॅब सेक्स सॉर्टेड सिमेंटची आपण उरुळी कांचनला एस्टॅब्लिश केली, आणि आत्ता देशात 5-6 लॅब इतर ठिकाणी आहेत. तर 90 to 92% प्रोजेनी कॅन बी फिमेल प्रोजेनी कॅन बी एन्शोर्ड विथ दिस सेक्सिंग टेक्नॉलॉजी. आता ती दॅट इज ऑल्सो स्लोली बिईंग अडॉप्टेड, आणि त्याची कॉस्ट साधारण आता थोडी जास्त आहे, पण नाव देर आर न्यू टेक्नॉलॉजीज कमिंग इन, अँड नाव इट इज गोइंग टू बी 250-300 रुपीज पर डोस ऑफ दी सिमेंट. ते लोकांपर्यंत एकदा गेलं की नाव आय थिंक वी विल हॅव मोर नंबर ऑफ फिमेल काव्स, अँड दी प्रोडक्टिव्हिटी ऑफ द हर्ड कॅन बी ड्रास्टिकली एनहान्स्ड. आणि जो प्रॉब्लेम आत्ता स्ट्रे कॅटलचा आहे, आणि जो मेल कापचा प्रॉब्लेम आहे, बिकॉज एव्हरीथिंग इज नाव मेकॅनाइज्ड, ॲग्रिकल्चर इज मेकॅनाइज्ड, त्यामुळे मेल काप लोकांना नको आहेत. सो दिस टेक्नॉलॉजी इज गोइंग टू हेल्प अस both ethically and for the economy of the farmers to reduce the male population and to enhance the productive animals, particularly the dairy animals in the herd. And as I mentioned, there are other technologies like genomic selection and progeny testing and diagnostics, early pregnancy diagnostic. Genomic selection, now we had a target. We are working on genomics, animal genetics for last 7 to 8 years, very intensively. There is a consortium at national level, including BIF, NDDB, NBAGR, then NIAB. So ह्या सगळ्यांनी आम्ही मिळून We have been recording the animals in the field. We have been genotyping the animals. बायपनी स्वतः 50,000 पेक्षा जास्त animals genotyping केलंय. We have developed the chip for genomics of the exotic breeds, and some of the indigenous breeds are also coming up. So Mahish chip for buffalo and Go chip for cows. If you remember that Prime Minister had launched these two chips in November 2024. It was a joint effort including BIAP and a couple of other institutions. So now this technology is also available for farmers for identifying their calf at its birth about its potential. की त्याचं पोटेन्शियल काय असेल, त्याचं मिल्क प्रोडक्शनची लेवल काय असेल, त्याचं हेल्थ स्टेटस काय असेल. सो दिस सर्व्हिस वी आर प्लॅनिंग टू मेक अवेलेबल टू द फार्मर्स इन नेक्स्ट कपल ऑफ इयर्स. पण सगळ्यात मोठा बेनिफिट याचा असा आहे की आत्तापर्यंतचं जे ब्रीडिंग बुल सिलेक्शन असायचं दॅट वॉज बेस्ड ऑन दी मिल्क यील्ड ऑफ दी मदर. जो बुल सिलेक्शन व्हायचं ते फील्डवरती बुल आयडेंटिफाय व्हायचे. बुल मदर जी आहे ती आयडेंटिफाय करून डिसीज फ्री बुल जो सिलेक्ट व्हायचा तो इट वॉज ओनली इन इंडिया, इट वॉज ओनली ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द यील्ड ऑफ द मदर. So government of India with this initiative, with these inputs of all of us, all 5 institutions, last month मध्ये they have now a new protocol for breeding bull selection. It will be based on genomic selection. It will be based on genomic value estimated in the labs. So henceforth breeding bull selection will be based on the genomically evaluated breeding values. What it means is, it is not going to be only the milk production. It will be productivity of the animals. It will be reproductive potential of the animal. It will also be the environmental parameters considering the current climate change, climate impact. So the henceforth the breeding bull selection will be quite comprehensive. And thanks to Government of India for acceptance of this particular aspect for their policy. आणि आत्ता I think again first time in country we are actually trying to create a baseline in different feeding conditions in India and with different breeding, different breeds of the animals. त्याचं मिथेन एमिशन लेवल काय असेल ह्याचं आम्ही उरळी कांचनला ऑलरेडी सुरू केलं आहे. So we are going to create a baseline of the animals feeding systems in different regions की कुठल्या ॲनिमलचं कुठल्या फिडिंग सिस्टममध्ये किती मिथेन एमिशन असेल. ॲज वी नो almost 55 to 60% of the emission in agriculture as a whole comes from animals. And being very important component of the livelihood of the people, what we are considering and what is in favor of us is that methane emission can be reduced. There is a feed supplement which is already licensed to BIAP. Again, it was developed in consortium by by government and BIAP. So the feed supplement can reduce up to 20% of the methane emission from the animals. Feed supplement feeding, ration balanced feeding, enhancing the efficiency of the livestock, 35 ते 40% मिथेन एमिशन कमी होऊ शकतं असं आमचं पायलट स्टडी दर्शवतो. सो दिस इज गोइंग टू बी ह्यूज कॉन्ट्रीब्युशन फॉर कंट्री वन्स इट इज अडॉप्टेड अक्रॉस दी डिफरंट स्टेट्स. दॅट वर्क इज ऑलरेडी इनिशिएटेड इन BIAP. So training is very important component. Farmers training for the livestock rearers, training for the para-veterinarians. We have 5 nationally accredited training centers in different campuses of BIAP. We have almost 13 campuses in different states, ranging from 5 acres to 500 acres. त्या सगळीकडे आमचे ट्रेनिंग सेंटर आहेत इन ॲडिशन टू व्हेरियस डेमॉन्स्ट्रेशन्स. सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचं म्हणजे पशुसखीज आणि विमेन AI टेक्निशियन्स. तुम्हाला कदाचित बऱ्याच जणांना आश्चर्य वाटेल, आमचा उत्तराखंडचा सगळ्यात डिफिकल्ट एरिया, व्हेरी डिफिकल्ट टेरेन, अर्धा प्रोग्रॅम BIAPचा विमेन AI टेक्निशियन चालवतात इन अ व्हेरी डिफरंट कंडिशन्स. वी हॅव गेन्ड अ कॉन्फिडन्स that if it is done there, it can be done anywhere in country. So women are very integral part, and since they manage livestock, I think we try and see that they are championed in the whole management and economy of the livestock management in our programs. A couple of very important aspect, couple of last slides. Uh, what about the market? So one is that wherever there is a developed market, we connect it to cooperatives or private dairies. Wherever there is no market, we create that market linkage, providing facilities. आत्ता बऱ्याच ठिकाणी आम्ही we started from Rajasthan. There are two aspects. One is that market linkage. Second is clean milk production. We have major challenge of the safe food safety in the sector. So food safety is in food grains, vegetables, and milk. So that aspect can be addressed, food grains and vegetables and other consumables, by the integrated farming model, where livestock can be important component, dung can be managed, it can be recycled, it can be used for enriching soil, and can be used for natural farming, organic farming. And the other aspect is that clean milk also can be produced by the farmers. It can be procured and processed at very small scale to the extent of 2000 liters per plant. आम्ही ते डेमॉन्स्ट्रेशन केलेलं आहे राजस्थानमध्ये. आणि इट कॅन बी ऑल्सो सप्लायड टू एनी लेवल ऑफ मार्केट. आत्ता जे राजस्थानमधलं युनिट आहे, दे आर सप्लाइंग टू ताज ग्रुप. पनीर आणि Bilona ghee, they are supplying it to Taj Group. There are many hotels, many industries, and many consumers also. They want clean milk and clean milk based products, and our farmers can greatly benefit by not only getting additional income through milk sale, but also through processed milk and milk products. So our FPOs, they are replicating it in other states now. So this is another aspect of bringing circularity, and one of the important and very simplest model is attaching a very efficient filter. This filter is developed by BIAP and it is patented. Very simple, low cost, which is also has some subsidy attached with it. हा अटॅच केला की ते पाणी एवढं चांगलं फिल्टर होतं की दॅट वॉटर कॅन बी रियूज्ड इन द डायजेस्टर, किंवा ते ड्रीपद्वारे व्हेजिटेबलला आपल्याला सप्लाय करता येऊ शकतं. एवढं क्लीन वॉटर त्या फिल्टरद्वारे, अगदी सिम्पल फिल्टर आहे, लो कॉस्ट फिल्टर आहे. आणि ऑफकोर्स विथ बायोगॅस, ॲज वी नो ऑल बेनिफिट्स ऑफ सेविंग the cylinders or the imported natural gas and carbon management and all those. So it can enhance and it can facilitate, accelerate the circularity in the farming system with the those who are having the livestock at their doorsteps. So very important aspect. I won't get into detail, although it's very important. We have so many FPOs in different program areas who collectively organize and convert this into bioprom, phosphate-rich organic manure, and they use it in place of the chemical fertilizer, जे phosphorus मार्केटमधून आणायला लागतं त्याच्याऐवजी they use this bioprom with enhancing with the culture which we supply to them. So there are multiple and so many allied aspects into it which are very important in terms of bringing circularity in the whole thing, bringing resilience in the agriculture sector as a whole. To sum up, as we know, livestock is an important component in the farming and rural Indian economy, as well as human nutrition. हा न्यूट्रिशनचा आस्पेक्ट बराच वेळा आपण विसरून जातो, कारण ते द लाईव्हस्टॉक किंवा डेअरी म्हटलं की ते इन्कमच्यासाठी आपण लिंक करतो. बट I think the protein supplementation or protein intake in entire country can happen very easily with the milk. आणि ते सर्रास सगळीकडे आपण पाहतो की wherever there is dairy, they also consume milk. There is a tremendous scope for enhancement in livestock based livelihood in the state of Maharashtra. ते मी सुरुवातीला सांगितलं, तो जो गॅप आहे नॅशनल लेवल प्रोडक्शन आणि आपलं प्रोडक्शन, national level contribution to agriculture economy versus Maharashtraची livestockची contribution to total economy. There is gap and that gap can be addressed. We are actually given target, BIAP and Animal Husbandry Department, we are together working for next 5 years for saturating the entire livestock management in the state. So आम्ही काही नवीन सेंटर ओपन करतोय. We are jointly working with the Animal Husbandry Department to saturate in Vidarbha, Marathwada, where most of the districts are still below, much below in terms of their per capita income, about the much below the country level averages. So त्या ठिकाणी आम्ही खूप क्लोजली काम करतोय so that we saturate dairy husbandry and we help enhance the production level and ultimately economy of those farmers who are much below the poverty line and who are much below the national average and even state average. हे सगळे जिल्हे इकडचे नॉर्थ महाराष्ट्रातले आणि मराठवाड्यातले दे आर मच बिलो दी नॅशनल और इवन स्टेट ॲव्हरेज इन टर्म्स ऑफ देअर पर कॅपिटा इन्कम. तिथे आम्ही पुढच्या 3 ते 5 वर्षात सॅच्युरेट करतोय. And there is no other option for us to get back into crop livestock system for bringing back the natural ways of doing farming, reducing the external inputs and particularly producing the nutritious and healthy food. That is another very important aspect and that cannot be ignored in our recommendations and our programs which we work with. So, major scope also in methane management in the state. And lastly, the collaborative approach is necessary for all of this. And hence we collaborate with many international institutions and of course with all the institutions, those who are in animal husbandry sector in the state. आम्ही पार्टनरशिपमध्ये कोलॅबरेशनमध्ये काम करतो. जे काय बेस्ट टेक्नॉलॉजी असतील, जे काय बेस्ट रिसर्च, जे काय वर्स्ट एरियाज टू वर्क ऑन असतील, बॅकलॉग असेल, त्याच्यावरती एकत्र येऊन आम्ही काम करतो. अँड वी ट्राय अँड सी दॅट वी ब्रिज दॅट गॅप. विथ दिस थँक्यू व्हेरी मच फॉर लिसनिंग मी. थँक्यू व्हेरी मच अफाम for inviting me and giving opportunity to share these thoughts with you and BIAP's contribution with you, and look forward to be part